I need your help picking out the tile for our bathroom and kitchen. I also need your help figuring out what I found buried in my kitchen wall. We are starting the day off by removing all the old window framing to have our wall properly prepped for the studs I'll be putting up later. I had heavily considered keeping the old framing, but ultimately decided against it since there was almost certainly lead paint and a good portion of the wood had began to rot. I was only half joking about needing help figuring out what was in the wall. After a quick Google search, I confirmed that they are window weights. I learned today that they were first used in England in the late 17th century, but were effectively not used in new construction past the mid 19th century. They were commonly made from lead early on, but later cast iron was used. I probably have about 200 pounds of this stuff in my walls, and they're not being used. Are they worth anything? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so full disclosure, I've never framed a wall, and if you pay a little too close attention, you'll realize that pretty quick. But I figured I'll be the one doing the insulation and the drywall, so any shortcomings I have will be my problems to deal with. To distract you from any of my faults, I've assembled a variety of tile for you to help me choose from. Starting with this 2x6 mocha, and then moving on to a 2x6 emerald green. I'm impartial about those two, but I slightly prefer the glazed one. Now we have this 4x4, I don't know, frog color. I really don't like that one. And then a 4x4 emerald green, which I think looks amazing. And with the last two from this particular collection, we have the orange clay, and the next up, I think it's like a tan color clay. I really like the tan clay color, but I hate that there's no glaze. It'll make it hard to clean. I ordered these from a different company, and they look very similar, but they had these 2x2 options in those colors, which I really liked. Latecomer was this 4x4 burnt sugar, which was probably one of my favorites. What a coincidence. You guys just made it in time for me to put my last few screws in. Framing isn't quite done yet, but that's all I did today. Pick your top 3 tiles out of the bunch and let me know what they are in the comments. New videos every day. Make sure to follow.